Welcome to Martinsburg, West Virginia, home of Quad Graphics. Everyone knows the editorial content of the magazine is developed in Washington, D.C. But have you ever wondered how the magazine takes physical form? Today we're going to take you on a tour of this facility, give you a behind-the-scenes look into those processes. There's a lot for us to see today, so let's get started. This is where the process begins. After receipt of the files from Washington, we either rip them to the plate setter for offset, or we rip them to the helio in gravure. Roughly 40% of the National Geographic magazine is reproduced utilizing the offset process. This does include covers as well. The offset process necessitates one of these. This is an offset plate. This is generated from the data that's ripped across through a thermal plate setter. This material then is taken to the press room, wrapped around the plating cylinder, used for ink transfer to the blanket. Our next stop today is in the offset press room. One of the reasons we came to Quad Graphics in the first place is because of their high-speed, technologically advanced equipment. Today we're running covers at 32,000 per hour. We're also able to run 2-up forms on the other press at netting at 50,000 an hour. But 2 out is really 100,000 per hour. The next step along the process for the gravure side is the cutting of the cylinders. As you can see, we're cutting 52 separate pages in one pass. We utilize 10 heads to do that. The tube has to be in a uniform balance of setup, and so all pages are affected uniformly. This is our gravure press room. It's loud and huge. floor management area for one of our gravure presses. What I have before me is a printout of one complete revolution of all colors, both sides. I want to use this to illustrate a point. Unlike offset, as we spoke about earlier, where I'm able to effect singular page corrections, when I call for an inking correction in gravure on either side, whatever that correction I ask for affects all the pages you see before you on this website. We're on the last leg. We're about to put the book together. All of the signatures you saw earlier, all the bind-ins, blow-ins are now in the bindery. Roughly 250,000 square feet available to us here. Over $30 million worth of equipment set aside specifically for the finishing of the National Geographic magazine. One of the reasons we came here was to be able to produce demographically driven product. That means your own individual specific book. We have strapped, wrapped, and packed the magazine. It's now ready to be loaded onto tractor trailers to be delivered to our members. I'm hopeful that today you've had an opportunity to gain some insight into the scope and scale of the operations here in Martinsburg. And on the behalf of the 450 quad employees and myself, we thank you.